What's the difference between your Bellingham Blazers and Whatcom Sports and Recreation program compared towards other Junior B, Junior A programs? It's just with it, teams within a league doesn't mean they can't provide top end a program and coaching for wherever they are.
I think there's a correlation to all the Junior A and Junior B kind of in this West Coast and kind of the business we're in. You have to find somebody that believes in you. You have to find a coach that you can trust in your development. And that's where Bellingham comes in. That's the culture we're trying to build. Our motto this year was all in, all heart, and it really stays true to what we are. We are a nonprofit. We're not the nicest facility. We're not going to have the best gear or swag. We try to provide the player every opportunity with those steps to grow. So that's us practicing more than any other team. I don't know a team that has the ice like we have the ice, with us being local rink owners or local rink occupants, excuse me. If a coach doesn't believe in you and it's a meat market and they're transitioning players in and out, that's not best for your development. We're at a phase where we're not the WHL, we're not Junior A, we're right kind of in between there. So there's opportunity for our 16, 17-year-old, 18-year-old prospects to spend a whole year with us, have a coach that believes in you, have a coach with the experience level that I have. And hey, my goal is to give you everything I got. My goal is to give you all the hockey knowledge I have and hope you soak it up. I'm going to present it. I'm going to give it to you. It's up to you to take it. But I think there's not a lot of coaches out there that do that anymore. There's different levels to the coach. I think you see that more in the skill developer coach than you do a head coach, just due to, hey, when you have 90 kids trying out, it's a challenge to tell every kid the right thing, or say, hey, no, you're number 56, sayonara. Where we're a smaller organization, and I try to really make it personal with families and people involved. You're joining a community. You're joining Whatcom County. This is the area where I raise my children and have my family, and there's an expectation there. So it's really about finding the right guy that potentially was doubted somewhere else, didn't get the opportunity that he likes, and hey, are you ready to invest? Well, okay. Proof's in the pudding. I got to all the places. I did everything in hockey. Okay, now here's what I learned. Here's where I made a mistake. And that's where I think I can be resourceful to a lot of young players. And I came from the highly touted side, and I had to earn my way back. I had to find a way. I had a family at a young age. I dealt with some serious injuries throughout my career, and I had some family health issues, and I was able to come out on top and continue to be involved in the game, continue to have the same passion I do for the game. And that's what I try to exude to other people.
Yeah. So also too, within your program, you mentioned you practice every day. How about workouts?
We have a commitment with the local gym, Fitness Evolution, here in Bellingham. Great partnership with Steve Avila. He's a great guy. He's really helped our team out. So we have workout options before practice or after practice, depending on whether the student is in online learning in our study hall or they're in high school locally within their village school catchment. We try to provide the one-stop shop. I want guys hanging out at the rink all day long. I want them working for our beer league. We have an adult safe league. Here we have scorekeeping. We have rink jobs, rental skates. We try to get you to invest in our community, volunteering in schools, all those type of things. So in regards to what our program is, I think our program's a little different. I think it's like it sounds, all in, all heart. We are committed to you. We are invested in you. We want you to succeed. I want you to be the type of player that maybe you don't make it pro hockey, but you're a great businessman. Maybe you become a teacher or these things. I try to get a goal list with all my players once they come and meet me. Hey, what are your 5-year goals? What's your lifetime goals? What's your hockey goals? And I do my best to just be a provider, be a step provider to help you in that process of finding success. I think we're outside the box. We hike, we fish, we do things in the Pacific Northwest here that a lot of people don't get the opportunity to, just due to location. So I think it's a great place to live, a great place to explore, and we try to make that the forefront of our program. Mount Baker skiing. It's a great place to live over here, and so that's kind of, we try to make it personal like that. It's my dream is to own a big barn and have 20 players training in it, like Blazer barn.
Yep.
We want to be the place where people call us to come here because they believe that we have what it takes to help their kid, daughter, son, whatever. I run all the youth programs here as far as their development. We had things planned all summer. We had to learn to skate, learn to play, Sparks, midi Blazers. We had all this stuff prepared. So it was an unfortunate thing that happened, but once everything kind of comes back online, we look to just turn things back on, right?
Yeah. And for all those players, especially listening and watching, it's important as they do these volunteer things. Yes, there's no money coming into their pockets at different times, but they should know that when they get that opportunity to get their face out there and meet not even just one person, but maybe 30, maybe 50 people, whether it's teachers, kids, down the line, 5, 10, 15 years from now, that person is going to remember your name and your face and maybe going to reach out to you. And that's not just on saying hello. That's maybe they want you to work for them. Maybe they want, I don't know, just like an interview or something, or answers to something.
I've seen some of my boys straight up get job opportunities just by being a good person, being in the right place at the right time. Yeah. Hey, you're playing with a kid's soccer. Well, his dad owns a landscaping company and he needs an extra hand. And a lot of times, hey, I'm just like you guys. I want to provide an opportunity for all these young kids to have that spending money. So we really try to make a kid feel like he's home here in Bellingham, and that's what it's all about. Those minute connections that can change your life. You never know when you're going to meet your future boss or a guy that could just help you.
Yeah. So also too, to the followers, Tubes has been the head coach for 1 year now, going into his second year coming up here. Obviously with tons and tons of experience, both North America, where we recently talked about that he was the first overall pick in the WHL, how he played many WHL games. He was a leader captain. He was another leader captain in the World Junior U18s, U20s, World Juniors, and even in overseas in Germany playing. Lots of different experiences, meeting different people, going through tough times, and fighting his way to becoming a head coach now and leading all the players that play for him. So